Hi, you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little bit since I've posted on this channel, but here I am, I'm back. Hell yay! So today I just want to do my makeup and kind of catch you guys up on my life. A lot has changed since the last time I posted. Let me get everything out that I need so I'm not so distracted with trying to talk to you guys and find things. All right, so I got everything ready. I am going to try my best to focus. Y'all, I'm still kind of wobbly when it comes to talking and doing my makeup at the same time. So I'm gonna start with the most difficult thing, eyebrows, while talking. So I'm gonna use this Build-A-Brow by Maybelline. I love this thing. It gives you like a nice little microbladed look. I actually thought about getting my eyebrows microbladed before. I used to get them, well, for a little bit I got them tinted and laminated, which is like a similar look to microbladed brows. It just didn't last very long, which is why microblading might be a good option for me. So I just applied the gel part first. It says you apply it after you use this end of it, but I like to do both, kind of sandwich it together, because I like to brush my brows up a little bit. Oh my gosh. And I did already prep my skin and everything. This is kind of difficult to do in the camera. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pause this and come back. Okay, so I could not do that on camera, so here we are. Let me bring this light a little closer. Let's see. Okay, is that good? This will not move. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. So, you guys, I have moved. Yay, again. I don't know if I had this channel when I moved the first time. I'm still in Ohio, so that has not changed, but I am in a very peaceful place. Not that I wasn't at peace before, but I'm alone again. So in my last apartment, I did have a roommate. She actually moved to California, where she is from, and I'm super excited for her. I think she's gonna really thrive out there. And so I am solo again. I told myself I do not want another roommate again. Not that I didn't enjoy living with her, because I definitely did, but you know, it's just different. Like, I like to be in my own energy, and I am a pretty sensitive person, so I easily get wrapped up in other people's emotions and their energy. So I recently, well, I'm still learning, to be honest, but living with my friend, I had to learn to really tap into myself and be like, okay, do I actually have the energy to like go out or to like be social right now, even if it's just us, like, you know, talking on the couch? Like, am I up for it, or do I feel like obligated to do it? And there were times where I did feel obligated to do that. Sorry about that, guys. Good, I didn't break it. So I have this L'Oreal Infallible Grip eyeliner. And then, so I did the bottom, and I like to do, let me make sure, okay. I like to do just right here. Kind of like a little cat eye effect, but more subtle. So it just kind of makes my eye shape look a bit different. It brings the corners of my eyes, it kind of makes them look like they're turning upward a little bit, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I moved, and I absolutely love it here so far. It is so quiet and peaceful, and I love it. We have a pool here, which I've always wanted, so I'm super excited about that. And make sure that's even. Okay. And I don't have any noisy neighbors above me. My last apartment, we had some college kids like living above us. So yeah, that was fun. They weren't too bad, but sometimes one of them was a bartender, and sometimes we could hear a lot of things that they were doing. A lot of people they were doing also. So that was very interesting. So I'm happy to be here. I do hear my neighbor here sometimes, but it sounds like an old man. And it's really just him like coughing sometimes. So not anyone like having, doing the deed. Guys, I've been breaking out so much on my chin. I know. So I am PMSing right now. I know my period is gonna be more intense. I can just feel it, especially with the eclipse coming up. Like, I've never had acne like that on my chin. Oh God. And this is just a peach color corrector that I'm using right now. And this will help with any dark spots before I put on my actual concealer. And then I have this weird like bump right here on my forehead too, which makes sense because I have been a bit stressed from moving and all that fun stuff. And I wanted to talk about my job. So you guys know that I'm currently giving facials at Hand & Stone. And, I think I can feel that it's like time for me to move on to something different. Or at least just a different place, than the Hand & Stone Corporation. So when I first started there, it really bothered me how chaotic it was. Like, the interview went really well, and the person who interviewed me, I did have this like weird off-putting feeling about her, but I kind of was like, whatever. And that feeling just got worse after I got hired, because she just said some off-the-wall shit to me, like my first day training with her. It wasn't anything mean or anything like that. It was just like, she was oversharing about, let's just say, I found out that she's a partier on the first day that I like met her. And I mean like partier. So she told me that, and I'm like, how do I respond to that? Like, why are you telling me that? And she works for corporate, and I'm like, okay, whatever, like, do your thing, but why are you telling me that? Like, you hired me. This is so weird. How do you expect me to respond? just weird. I'm like, she just rubs me the wrong way. But, I don't know. I don't think I like working for people. I don't. If I'm gonna work for another company that's not my own, I would like to really feel the love. I want to feel like I'm a part of a team that actually cares about me. I'm not just another number to them. And I just don't vibe with the environment. I still very much enjoy what I do. I really love giving facials. I love getting that opportunity to heal people and, you know, exchange energy in that way. But I don't like the container of it, if that makes sense. Like the actual corporation. At least the one that I work at. It's just weird vibes. I don't know why, but yeah, I didn't listen to my gut. And I was also kind of in a rush to find a job because I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to pay rent. I just got out of school. Okay, I need to find a job like right now. And that was the first place I interviewed at. And of course I got hired. I don't think I've ever not gotten hired at any job. So, and don't get me wrong, I am grateful for the opportunity that I do have with them. It's just time to move on, and it's not feeling aligned with me anymore. And listen, I have been just chopping things that don't feel aligned with me at this phase in my life. So that includes jobs, people, any type of relationship. Like, if I'm not feeling it, like I'm not gonna pretend to be feeling it anymore. But I'm also not gonna be an idiot and just quit. Because again, I do enjoy what I do. It's just, I'm so dumb. I forgot to put on foundation first. Oh well, that's fine. Try something different today. What was I saying? Oh, also I like to pat in with my fingers because it just seems better. It seems to blend better. And it kind of warms up the product, if that makes sense. I kind of like that I did the concealer before my foundation because I don't have to use as much now. And I'm running out of my favorite foundation. I'll show you it. I've been using it off and on for years. There was a while where I was just using CC cream and BB cream. But then I was like, let me buy some foundation again. And I'm like, we can't go back. We can't go back. So this is her Estee Lauder Double Wear. Can you guys see that? Yes, and I have the shade 5W1 Bronze. It's so funny because the lady that sold it to me, she's like, I use the same one, and she was pretty orange. Like she was a white woman who, I'm like, girl, you gotta lay off the self-tanner or maybe change the tone of it. I'm like, oh, interesting. Maybe that should tell you something because we're not the same color at all. But hey, it's her face. She likes what she likes, so good for her. I thought that was funny. And I'm just gonna kind of like dab it in certain places. Okay, now we're good. But yeah, it's definitely time to move on. And if you have been watching my other channel, you will know that I do tarot readings as well. And, you know, I love the idea of getting more into those practices and seeing how I can monetize something that another way that I love to connect with people. I mean, I want to monetize as much as my life as I can. I think that'd be so fun. So that's where I'm at now. I got a hair from my brush in my mouth. That's where I'm at now. And we are almost done with our makeup look for today also, which is so great. We're gonna go in with this mud. Oh my god, is this open? Did you guys see that? Yeah. Clearly the product is like falling out. So we already have some in there, so I'm just gonna kind of use that because we don't need much. And then, okay, that brush is like, the hairs are coming off. So we're gonna use this mud makeup brush here. This is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna kind of pat it in here. Boop, 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 boop. And then pat under the eye. Baking does not work for the way my eyes are made. It just, typically, it makes me look really dry. So I do this instead. Kind of just pat all over where I concealed. Do the forehead too, because she's a little shiny. But yeah. So we didn't need much of that. And I have been doing, that is a mess, my gosh. I have been doing like just the uniform eye look lately. And I'm gonna use this Violet Ross, my hands are a mess. This Violet Ross eyeshadow. And this is Nude Sparks. How beautiful. Look at that little shimmer. This is my favorite brown eyeshadow. And I'm actually just gonna use my finger because why not? And I'm just going to put that there on my eyelid. Ooh, I'm hungry. I gotta eat after this. I love that. That's just so beautiful. But what I'd really love to do is literally just get paid to exist and live my life. I would like to get paid to go to events, and I'd like to get paid to try amazing restaurants and hotels and spas and things like that. Like, that sounds so much fun. So that's what I want to do. Oh, also, I did get back into modeling, like for real this time. I am with a different agency than I was with before. And they seem a lot more hands-on, which I am excited about. So I'm really excited. And we've already had our orientation, and now I just have to schedule time to do my one-on-one in person. Of course, I've met them one-on-one in person, but this is like a media meeting. So we're gonna see what lane will work best for my look. And then from there, set up some photo shoots to build my portfolio book. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Oh, this is NARS Laguna. NARS Laguna. This is what it looks like. Yeah, so I am excited about that. And I figured I can just tell them what I want to do, and they can guide me to what I need to do next. Hopefully. All right. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I'm gonna add lipstick later, because I'm about to make breakfast. I know it's like 12 or noon or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some breakfast and I'm gonna film it and put it on my other channel. So I will link my other channel below, or maybe in my profile if I figure out how to do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. Just do it. And go ahead and like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment if you like the video as well. Leave a comment if you didn't like the video. All right, bye.